Meet Peter Lumaj. Peter is an attorney who runs a small business. He and his family live in Fairfield. As Peter has campaigned all across Connecticut the past year, people frequently ask why he is running for Secretary of the State.
26 years ago, my brothers and I escaped communist Albania. We escaped communist Albania to search for freedom and opportunity. We did find freedom and opportunity here in the United States. The moment my brothers and I left Albania, communist agents showed up and picked up my family, including my parents, brothers and sisters, and nieces and nephews. They took them into a concentration camp. My father passed away in that camp. I firmly believe that my father sacrificed his life so his sons could live in freedom. We did find freedom and opportunity here in the United States. The first job I ever held in the United States was flipping burgers in a Burger King. I was able to go to college, and after I graduated from college, I started investigating white-collar crimes in New York City. I worked in the Giuliani administration for a number of years while attending law school. And once I graduated from law school, passed the bar, and I started my own small business. I'm a small business owner today. From a refugee 26 years ago, I was able to create jobs, and I employ people today.
The Office of Secretary of the State has two primary functions. First, to protect the integrity of our elections in Connecticut, which includes working to prevent voter fraud and fully investigating any allegations should they occur. And second, to register and process businesses in our state.
Why am I running for the Secretary of the State? What I've seen back in Eastern Europe, especially in communist Albania, voting meant nothing. Votes were stolen, elections were determined by the government. People pretty much didn't have any say when it came to the outcome of the elections. Now, do I want what happened in Eastern Europe to come to the United States? Unfortunately, I have seen that movie and I don't like the ending of it. What I've seen in past years here in our state, in Connecticut, I've seen that voter fraud and voter irregularities have become a problem. We have a constitutional right to vote. I believe that the Secretary of the State has a constitutional duty also to investigate any irregularities or voter fraud in our state, to make sure that your vote and my vote is not canceled, and the will of the people to determine who is going to lead them and hold the offices should not be decided by the ones who are not qualified voters.
Surprisingly, the current Secretary of the State, Denise Merrill, when recently asked about voter fraud in Connecticut, said she found there was almost none. Several recent news stories indicate otherwise. Peter believes partisan politics should not have a place in the office of Secretary of the State, but Denise Merrill has done virtually nothing in the wake of these allegations. Nobody has been held accountable in any of these instances.
We don't enforce anything.
Peter believes this is wrong, and he is standing up and fighting back. But Peter is doing more than just criticizing. Peter has a plan that offers real solutions to address voter fraud and also to make it easier for registered voters to participate in our elections.
My background in investigating white-collar crimes for a number of years and eventually becoming an attorney and litigating cases in court on a daily basis gives me a unique perspective and understanding of voter fraud and white-collar crimes. I'm uniquely qualified to do this job. I'm asking you to give me a chance on November 4th and vote for me.
Over the past year, Peter has been traveling all around our state and listening to the concerns of Connecticut citizens. He knows Connecticut residents are upset about the high cost of doing business here. So Peter's plan also includes a proposal to eliminate the business entity tax in Connecticut, making it both less expensive and simpler to do business in our state. For more information on Peter's plan, please visit peterlumaj.com. That is exactly what Peter plans to deliver for Connecticut: honesty, integrity, and accountability. Peter knows that Connecticut families are hurting. They are feeling the effects of the tough Malloy-Merrill economy, and they want to see an end to the one-party rule in Hartford. Peter's plan offers the common-sense reforms we need to reinvigorate the Connecticut comeback. The Office of Secretary of the State is important. This November, you can help bring the change Connecticut needs and vote for the leader we deserve. November 4th, vote for Peter Lumaj for Secretary of the State.
I'm Peter Lumaj and I approve this message.